Ayer pillamos a un chaval. A lo mejor te interesa.
Dani, no pareces peligroso. ¿Me puedes explicar cómo has acabado aquí?
Pardillo.
¡Tú, imbécil! ¡Me han expulsado por tu culpa! ¡Ya vale!
¡Largaos! ¿Quieres entrar y limpiarte?
Hi, Emmy. I'm Pedro from Cartelera, Spain. How are you?
Good, thank you.
You play Candy, Tom Holland's character's mother in the show, and she's a very complex and interesting character. She represents Danny's past, or a part of Danny's past. How would you say that she fits into the narrative of the show?
What I found most fascinating about playing the character was the incredible journey that she goes through. We meet her and she's a young 25-year-old mom. She's a single mom. She's working 2 jobs. She's a nurse during the day. She's a bartender at night. And she's got this incredibly creative, playful, imaginative child. And that's kind of how she parents as well. It's full of kind of explosive imagination and energy. And you watch over time as she kind of, the decisions that she makes in her life and the family secrets kind of erode that bond and that closeness, and how she kind of sinks into a shell of herself. And the ways in which they both survive the kind of violence around them are very similar. The denial that they both kind of exist in, I think was really, really moving and challenging to play. Yeah, I was very moved by the script and by the mother-son relationship.
Yeah, your performance is so raw and emotional and complex, as I said. I'm not getting into specifics, but how did you find the humanity in a character that could have been portrayed or could be perceived as a villain?
I think that these are good people who do bad things because bad things have happened to and around them. I think the ways in which we learn our coping mechanisms are generational. I think, you know, Candy and Danny both can't know the truth about each other and about themselves because the very state of knowing it would completely undo their lives and themselves. And ultimately that's kind of what breaks them. But I found where they get to in the end very emotionally satisfying. And the things that you learn and that they learn about themselves are quite unsettling.
Yeah, well, you mentioned the end. Of course, I'm not going to spoil anything, but your scenes with Tom are incredible, so powerful, and especially the last episode, as you said. I'm still recovering from that conversation between the two of you. What was it like doing those scenes with Tom, as well as the flashbacks, to flesh out that very difficult mother-son relationship, as you said before?
Hugely emotionally challenging. At the end, you know, I knew that there was this big monologue where all these revelations would have to come. So I was kind of, you know, you're both hugely excited and hugely nervous and kind of dreading it, hoping it'll rain that day so they can't shoot it, wishing you had already shot it, and ultimately like just wanting to eat lots of chocolate. I think those are hard days. It was important for me to really develop a closeness with the young actor who was playing young Danny, to have that kind of playful energy really kind of ingrained on my soul, to know what I was mourning in the scenes when that was gone with Tom as a more grown-up Danny. Yeah, ultimately those days are hard.
Yeah, well, they paid off because that ending is so cathartic, and I hope you had lots of chocolate. And
yes,
congratulations on the show. I have to wrap it up. Thank you so much for your time.
¿Y si todo esto ha sido culpa tuya?
No pensarás que yo estoy detrás de todo esto.
¿Y si te dijera que sí?
¡Que no!
Dani, intento ayudarte.
Yo no disparé a nadie.
Le conviene declararse culpable.